Unfocused.
That's right. We have returned.
We're back. I'm T.
I am AJ Twist.
And this is the podcast about
Stuff.
video games,
Nerd
comics,
stuff.
anime, all that stuff.
All the nerd stuff.
And we're on episode
322.
I thought it was.
Did I not?
You said 221.
No, I said 322.
No,
You said 321. I'm like, no, it's 2. I said
You said
322.
221.
No, I
That's what you
meant
said.
322.
And I said it's Pillow Swine, and you're like, oh, it's.
I didn't know who it was. I had no clue who it was. Apparently, it was Nummel.
Anyway,
He's the camel Pokemon. That's a lame one,
is
right?
That what it is?
No, I don't know. But you know what? I bet you it is.
Man.
I bet you it is. Bam. He is the
What is two? See,
Numb. He's the Numb Pokemon.
that's fucking stupid. I'm over this episode.
All right, good night, guys. We're out. Okay, show over.
All right. This is a podcast about video games, anime, music, comics, video games, movies, video games.
Maybe they meant to write dumb Pokemon. Just kidding.
He looks dumb. That's not fair. Anyway, yeah, don't forget, you guys, you can find us on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, our own website, collision28.com, Stitcher, what?
Probably, I don't know.
Twitter at Unfocused28 if you want to
Spotify, did we say Spotify?
I did say that.
Yeah, Twitter.
Or you can email us questions or things you want us to talk about at unfocusedpodcast@gmail.com.
Yeah.
We're there.
Go join the Discord. Maybe you can ask us stuff in there too.
You check the email.
No, but I will.
Yeah. So yeah. Yeah, we'll go ahead and kick it off with our Unfocused weeks. You want to go for it, AJ? Or
Yeah, sure. We don't have any emails, by the way. Not even from T himself, which he would normally do sometimes.
I know. Oh shit. I'm gonna start doing that right now. Tell us about your Unfocused week.
All right, so you know how I do. I chill, right?
I do know this. I do know this about you.
And I've been doing lots of it recently. I was. I think it was Thursday. Thursday I was chilling. Friday I was definitely chilling. Saturday's kind of chilling. Sunday straight chilling. Monday chill a little bit. That's how I do. While chilling, just completing more of my project, my Digimon project thing. Now I'm just in the process of entering data still, just doing that right now. Nothing new there really. Play some Digimon, right? I think I overhauled some of my decks just a little bit. I don't think I haven't been able to play them too much yet.
Yeah, me either.
I did go buy some new sleeves last week. And then I realized that I bought the wrong ones, but I'm like, fuck it. They're the glossy ones. I don't like those glossy ones.
I've grown to like them. I didn't like them at first.
Yeah, I'm good, but maybe I'll find some other ones later on. I was trying to get some katanas. They didn't have katanas that day, so I was like, I'll just take this.
Which ones are the katanas again?
It's just a branding. So
no, which one is it?
Oh, katana is just katanas.
What are they like? Are they like grainy?
I don't know. I want to know what they're like.
Oh, you don't have any yet?
I don't have any yet.
I see. Okay.
I don't have any katanas. It's just everyone says that brand is like just really good.
Really?
Like they don't peel away and stuff like that over time and all that. There's like high quality ones. So like I want to just give them a try, see what they're like, see what the hype is. Normally I just begin these dragon shields, which they're pretty good though. I like those dragon shields.
Dragon shields last.
Yeah.
Those are glossy.
Some of them are not the ones I've been getting though.
Oh, you get the grainy ones?
I get the matte ones, yeah, with the textures on them, yeah.
I got the red grainy ones. I didn't like them.
No,
but I usually do like grainy ones.
Like the foily type of background, yeah.
Yeah, I didn't like that one that much.
Those are the mattes. I like them. But yeah, so I'll go keep on hunting down some katanas. I was in Little Tokyo today, and I did go. They have a card shop in there, in the mall.
Just a card shop?
Just straight up card shop, yeah. So I went to go check them out real quick. They have a lot of like Yu-Gi-Oh! On the wall. Like, that's walls is Yu-Gi-Oh! Cards. If you're looking for a Yu-Gi-Oh! card, just go over there. It's probably on their wall somewhere. They didn't have the Digimon singles there, but they had the new starter sets though. The Gallantmon starters and the O-Force Vmon starter decks.
Oh, they were there?
Yeah, they're there. So they have them there.
Actually, I got news about that. Remind me later.
Oh, okay.
No, I wrote it down. I'll remember.
But those are available now. Apparently they're popping up places here and there.
And this is a different All-Force Vmon and a different Gallantmon.
This is a new starter deck. You know how starter decks are. There's like nothing that appears in the actual booster boxes and all that. They're all their own. Actually, there's new. They're not new, but there's more. What you call them? Hammer Sparks. Hammer Sparks are in the blue deck.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so if you want to get
Finally
extra Hammer Sparks, they're in there.
It's got a new art at least. It better.
It does, yes.
Good.
Looks almost the same, but it's different. Basically the same but different. Let's put it that way. But so I saw that there. They had no katanas there either. They had like one color, which I didn't want. But yeah, and then so I I finished Turtles, the Michael Bay second movie, Out of the Shadow.
Why?
Featuring Krang and all that, just to see what it was like. I want to see how they did Krang on the big screen. Live action.
I can't say I do know, but tell me a little more about this.
It was all right. I wasn't impressed. It was.
You said one thing was impressive. What was it? The Rock Soldiers or was it Krang? I forgot what you said.
It was Krang. Krang. He looked cool. I like what they did with him, but like he wasn't there long enough to really do too much.
How was his voice?
It wasn't like cartoon Krang. It was. He talked stupid a little bit, but he sounded more like I don't know, like a gargly, slimy monster, like a deep voice type of monster like that.
Yeah.
That was his voice. It was all right. That voice was okay. But yeah, they didn't. I feel like they could have done more with him, maybe. And I don't know. Everything just felt weird. Like they spent. I feel like
it's Michael Bay, bro.
Yeah, I feel like they spent like the first half of the movie, like just building too much. Like I feel like they could have introduced us to the fact that Crane was coming like right in the beginning, like, oh, Shredder, like what you're up to, oh, I found this thing, but they slowly told us that, and then I don't know, and then the problem was here, like, and then it just got rid of it. So I don't know, it was interesting. What I did like though is, like, how the turtles are supposed to be like secretive ninjas, the public is not supposed to know about them, right? But they have to go deal with this problem like during the day, and they're like, fuck, like how are we gonna do this? And then the police kind of found out about them, like the head chief found out about the turtles and knew who they were. And when she trusted them, they made a plan to cover them up. So how like when the SWATs come into a building, the SWAT comes through, there's a crowd like, oh my god, what's going on, and they start fucking just running into the building.
Yeah.
Well, they kind of did that, but they all lined up and put their shields up so the turtles can like funnel in between them, so the public wouldn't see the actual turtles.
I guess that's kind of
go into the building. I was like, that was a cool way to kind of hide them in a way. But they needed to get into the building so they can get to the rooftop so they can fight Krang up there because he's coming out the sky and shit.
Damn, they fought him on the roof as an homage to like them fighting Shredder in the first one, huh?
I guess so. Maybe it
sounds like it.
But it was okay. It was.
It sounds whack, honestly, from what you're saying.
It wasn't whack. It was okay. I wasn't mad that I watched it. But then I feel like you could have given more. Like, come on, man. Anyways, so I watched that, and then I started watching this anime called My Hero Academia. I'm not sure if you've ever heard of it before.
Shit. You're taking your first steps into a larger world, AJ. Speaking
of which, let's go open a pack. I still have packs of these. These universes.
Wow, you still got them?
Yep, I think I got like 4 more in there. So like now that I know what these characters are, let's go ahead and open a pack. But I'm in season 2. They started the Olympics and shit, and they just finished their second match where they had to like be on top of each other and like create this tank or whatever.
So I guess if you're on season 2, you like it, huh?
Yeah, it's good.
That's just pretty sick.
We got Emo Hiei over here, right?
Talking about the fire guy?
No. Talk about the blinking guy who Eraserhead.
Oh, I didn't even think of him as a Hiei type. I thought him as a Kakashi.
He's totally Hiei, dude. Look at that.
I thought him as Kakashi, but you're right.
Look at that scarf. Look at that outfit.
That scarf. Damn, look at that outfit. That was a good point. Oh, man.
Yeah, it's crazy. I like it so far. I'm just interested in.
What do you think about the powers?
I'm waiting to get like to know more about these motherfuckers and their powers and everything. I like this dude.
That's one of your favorite, the sticky balls?
Yeah, like the sticky ball dude. He's pretty funny. I like his power. Like, it almost seems useless, but I like how they're finding ways to make it useful, and so that's cool. Like, everyone just has this weird like quirk, and sometimes they have these weird like after effects sometimes, and it's cool. I don't know. You have any more questions to ask me about it, but I'm liking it so far. I don't know.
I really like how
there's a lot going on.
I like how this full Midoriya has that power.
Yeah.
And he didn't know how to use it, so he was using it to flick air bullets that were super powerful at people.
He hasn't done that yet.
Yes, he does. He does it in the very first 5 or 6 episodes. Remember, he does this fucking thing and destroys his fingers.
Yeah. Oh yeah. He did that once so far. Yeah. To the water, he made a whirlpool.
Yeah. Exactly. Yeah.
He did that already. Yeah.
That's just wild, bro. I'm like, damn. Since he can't control it, he's like sacrifices a finger to get that big ass attack. Like that's
Yeah.
fucking crazy.
Yeah, when he threw the softball when they're testing out their quirks, that was pretty cool. So that's the first time he showed control of it, where he just like put all the power like in his tip of his finger and destroyed his finger doing that shit. I'm hoping also like right now because we also got introduced to the rest of the school and how there's like the business classes and then there's the what do they call them, the
What?
assist the assist group, right? The create,
Oh yeah, that's right.
yeah, the create shit, right? I like that whole thing. I forgot what the B class was. What are they? Are they like sidekicks, or I forgot what they're studying?
They're not sidekicks. They're just
Because I know there's heroes. I forgot what they are, and then there's the people that build shit, the assist people, and then there's the business class. There's 4 of them, right?
You know what? I don't remember that because
No?
I feel like they haven't been caring about that where I'm at. Like, but damn, that's interesting. I forgot about that.
Yeah, but I like the support crew. They seem pretty dope. I'm wondering if down the future they create something to help Midoriya to use his power, but he's kind of figuring out already. That's the whole thing when the villains broke into the school and all that. That was crazy. So yeah, just it's dope so far. What
do you think about All Might?
All Might, yeah, interesting character. Kind of sus at the same time, possibly.
Really?
At least not him, but like maybe people who might know him just seem kind of sus around him. Like, I guess whoever might give him his powers, I'm like, oh, who's he? What is he about? I think they showed us who he is, but I'm not sure yet. Because he wrote a letter to someone like, yo, I pass on my power, and all that. So, something about him. Yeah, no, he's cool though. I like him. He reminds me of Guy Sensei in a way.
Okay, all right. Yeah, he is very guy-like. That's true. He is kind of like Guy Sensei.
Yeah. But yeah, actually, he is like helpful because he wasn't born with the quirk, right? So he kind of is.
Damn, that's crazy. That's true.
And then if he uses all his powers, he shrinks down, right? So, not that he shrinks down, but he gets tired, right? So, but yeah, no, he's cool. Oh yeah, I'm just liking it so far. So I'm kind of hyped to finish the season because I want to see where this whole school Olympic thing goes and all that. I think that's about it for me.
Okay. For me, let's see. Oh yeah, I watched the first episode of Stargirl season 2, jumping into it, and kind of start episode 2, and yeah, it's just as good as it was before. They're fucking going right into it right away. It's really good. The CGI effects are so sick, man. I really want you to just watch it just to see how dope the fights are and some of the powers that they use are.
Mm-hmm.
This season they're getting into Green Lantern. Green Lantern's in this one.
What?
First time we've seen Green Lantern live action since the movie.
Man.
And it's pretty fucking sick.
Okay, that's cool.
Mm-hmm.
But
I've been waiting for a good Green Lantern to ever show up on live action.
I ain't mad at them. I ain't glad at them either. You know what I'm saying?
I do know what you're saying.
You know my beef. You know my question. I'm not even gonna ask it.
Wait, about Green Lantern?
About this whole DC introducing Green Lantern.
Wait, what's the question?
Is it connected to the freaking movies in any way?
No.
No, of course not. Why?
All those dope DC shows have nothing to do with the movies.
I know.
Yeah, you got to watch those DC Universe shows. You won't even care about the movies when you watch those DC Universe shows. Titans, Doom Patrol, Stargirl, like they're so good. And then this Green Lantern show is this Green Lantern character is gonna spin off into a whole Green Lantern anthology show they're working on right now. I think it's coming out next year.
Okay.
And it's got it's gonna be an anthology show, which basically means each episode is gonna follow a different Green Lantern about a different story.
That's cool.
And they might tell one big story, they might not. We don't know yet. But anyway, yes, that's pretty cool. What else? Wait, what else was it? What else was I doing this Unfocused week? Stargirl, Hawkeye. We'll talk about that in a minute. Slowly getting hyped for Spider-Man because the reviews came out for Spider-Man 3. No Way Home, and they're really fucking high.
I heard they're horrible. People don't see it. Don't even worry about it, guys.
Actually, that's what I was afraid of when I first heard the reviews were gonna be lifted. I was like, oh shit, I hope it doesn't suck. And nah, man, everyone loves it.
Everyone says it's probably like bottom 3 somewhere down there. Probably just wait for it to come out on Blu-ray or on Disney Plus or something like that. It's so bad that Sony's gonna allow it to be on Disney Plus, guys. Sorry to tell you guys, it's horrible. Just wait. The after credit scene is pretty dope. That's about it.
Why you acting like you saw it? You didn't see it.
Imagine though. I hope someone
Nah,
hears
everyone. We were calling it the Endgame, Spider-Man Endgame.
Shit.
That's what people were calling it.
Wow.
That's pretty dope. I'm interested. I want to check that out.
Yeah.
Which I will on Friday. Other things I've been doing. I feel like that's the major stuff. Oh, Digimon. Yeah, I've revised my purple deck and my red deck. I haven't touched the blue deck because I feel like it's got a lot of things to do to it if I want to play with it. But it's kind of in a good place, but it could be better. That Hexablaumon deck, I feel like it's ever evolving. There's always things to fucking change up in that deck, so it's interesting. Yeah, that's the main stuff. I think for my Unfocused week, did I do anything else cool? Oh, yeah, I won the hammer because I can game again now.
Oh yeah, we played Smash with a hammer. That's where
I forgot that even...
I forgot what we played.
Yeah.
There's a little game called Super Smash Bros. Ultimate.
You might have heard about it.
Might have heard about it. I was kicking ass, T's ass for a little bit. And then, I gave in. I'm like,
I was holding...
have it for once. It's been a while for T.
I was just holding back to lure you into a false sense of security.
Oh, okay. I see what you're doing.
It's called strategy, you know?
I see.
It's this thing I just found out. I was online and I looked it up and, it's a thing.
You got here, Miraka and try to say, coming from my hammer. I don't know. I mean, really?
Man,
are you sure?
We'll see. We'll see, man. We'll see. Yeah, I guess that's basically my Unfocused week. I don't think I did anything else too much more interesting.
Need to change the my to your.
I guess that's it. Yeah. With that said, we're gonna jump into our little review section because right now.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Right now, Hawkeye is currently running on
literally
on Disney Plus.
Well, maybe. At times he is running.
A lot, actually.
Yeah, a lot. Yeah.
So for everyone that doesn't know, this
episode
5. This is the penultimate episode, the one right before the finale. And so basically, for those that have never been with Unfocused for spoilers, while this music is playing, spoilers are happening. If you hear this music in the podcast, just skip ahead.
Yep, skip ahead, pause it or something, lower the music. If you hear the music playing, we're on the spoiler topic. If you see the red spoiler alert above us,
if you're streaming,
if you're watching it somewhere on YouTube or on Twitch right now, we're on the topic, which is Marvel's Hawkeye on Disney Plus, episode 5. If you haven't seen it yet, get the fuck out.
Go watch it.
Or if you don't care about spoilers, and we're here to spoil you.
All right, so AJ.
All right, T.
What'd you think, man?
I like this episode. It was a fun episode because we got to see Yelena.
She's fucking hilarious.
She's hilarious, dude. She just that whole conversation she was having with Kate, just them going back and forth. It was like a long conversation. It kind of reminded me of the last episode of Loki when they're talking to what's his name? Yeah, He Who Remains.
Yeah, I agree. It was like a long speech thing, but you weren't bored of it.
Except it wasn't like that was just interesting. Like whoa, like
that one was making my jaw drop.
Yeah,
I was like,
exactly.
Whoa,
yeah. This is more on a comedic side.
Like you're chuckling.
Yeah,
but you are learning things, but it's more funny than anything else.
Yeah, exactly. Like they're pretty good bouncing back and forth, but just like the little like what, like macaroni cheese. Like it was hilarious. But the whole thing when she first busted in there, so like noticing like when Kate was noticing like something's different in my apartment here, and Elena comes out like, yeah, you want some mac and cheese?
I like it.
And then she's like, man, like she's like you like.
She was like, how can I trust you? She's like, if I wanted to kill you, I would have killed you when you. It's like, yeah, when I came in the door.
When I came in the door, yeah. And she was like, yeah, I would have had a chance to even close the door, right? Because I would have been. She's like, yeah, exactly.
I like when she told her, I'm sorry, I almost killed you, and she just started fucking laughing, like for real. She's like, you almost killed me? Like, no, you're funny, Kate Bishop. She's like, why you keep saying Kate Bishop to let me know that you know my whole name?
Yeah.
Yes. It's fucking hilarious. Like,
and then she starts dropping bombs on her, like, I know this, I know that, I know this about your family, I know this about your dad, and she's like, okay, I should start getting scary now.
Yeah, I know, right?
But she did her homework.
Yeah, man, as always, it's a Black Widow thing, I guess.
Yeah, as a Black Widow should, So yeah, that was crazy. That whole conversation they had was pretty cool. I guess they're kind of talking to each other now. I guess Lena likes her to trust her a little bit, right?
Well, the best part at the end is when she said thanks for the girls' night.
Oh yeah,
I was like, what? I was like, is that what that was?
Wait, before even that happens, we get that opening scene where we saw where Elena was actually snapped
and unsnapped.
She got dusted and then came back. So for people, like, I was always wondering this too, like,
what's it like?
What's it like when you get dusted? Like, do you even realize you're dusted? Do you like?
Yeah.
Do you notice the time skip at all?
Marvel was definitely hiding away from that, like trying not to talk about that much.
Yeah.
And I liked it when they revealed it. It was so surreal. Like she sees everything like go away, and then all of a sudden, like after 3 or 4 seconds, all of a sudden everything fucking came back all fucking different. Like,
and she was just there to like freaking out the whole time, like, whoa, shit's going away. okay, well, shit's coming back. Like, what the fuck? Did the room change? Like, what is going on? And then she finds out this is 5 years later. So yeah, that was actually kind of crazy to see. Just a whole mission too. You can tell it's right after the Black Widow movie because you're out there trying to rescue Black Widows and everything, right?
Yeah, they did a good job with the chronology. This really tied together Endgame and Black Widow a lot more.
Yeah, definitely. And then and now she's freaking working for what's her name and looking for Hawkeye, for Ronin.
Damn, Yelena's slow, man. She should have went straight to the Thanos battlefield, tripping.
Right?
Oh, she didn't. Yeah, she didn't know.
Oh, and she probably didn't even know what was going on. She was too busy trying to figure out like it was still 5 years in the future and shit.
Right. Shit, Doctor Strange got together pretty quick, you know. Well, yeah, he's Doctor Strange.
Well, he knew that was going to happen, you know, because he went into the future like how many thousand times, right?
Facts. Okay, good point. Good point.
So he knew where to go and grab everyone. But yeah, that was actually interesting to see. And then we get the whole freaking Kate split away and then sees Elena and Hawkeye's out there doing his own thing. I'm still interested in the freaking wife, dude. She knows a lot.
She's Mockingbird, bro. She's got to be Mockingbird.
She's Mockingbird? Who's Mockingbird?
Oh, you don't know about Mockingbird?
No.
So in the comic books,
isn't that a DC character?
No, it's a Marvel character. There's a character called Mockingbird in the comics is Hawkeye's wife.
Oh, okay. Well, okay.
And in the comics, she dies.
Oh.
Right, but
well, she got deaths already, so.
Yeah, that counts. In the comics, she dies, but like when you go further into like her story, you find out later on, like maybe 20, 30, they let her stay dead for like 20, 30 years. Like, you know, Marvel doesn't
let her stay dead for 20 to 30 years?
It's very rare.
How do you let someone stay dead for that long?
Ask Marvel. Marvel Comics is very bad at letting characters stay dead when they die. But she's one of the few. She stayed dead. Her, the original Captain Marvel, there's like, I can count them on like one or two hands how many characters they actually leave in the grave, you know?
Okay.
And eventually 10, 15 years later, that's like 20 years later, they decide to undo it and say that, you know, actually she's an agent that went in there hiding and faked her death so that she could be off the grid.
Okay.
Sounds like Laura to me.
Yeah, kind of does, yeah.
Yeah, and I think you pointed out Tony Stark's famous line in Ultron. As soon as he met Laura, he said, "This is some kind of agent." Remember the first thing he said when he met her?
She's an agent. They're little agents, you know, like, yeah.
That's fucking funny.
The kids.
That's hilarious.
Okay.
But yeah.
So what's Mockingbird's like power? What's her thing?
Well, they call her Mockingbird because she makes fun of people while she's fighting them to throw them off. So she talks shit to them.
She has skills. Huh?
It's kind of like Spider-Man.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. She's a shield agent, so she's like a martial artist and super good.
Okay.
But yeah, she fucks with you and talks shit to you while she's fighting you, and it throws people off and makes them make mistakes, and that's why she got the agent nickname Mockingbird, and then she eventually turned it into a superhero thing. I don't think that's gonna happen here. I don't think we're gonna see his wife in action, even if she is Mockingbird. We'll see, but.
Okay.
We'll see her in action.
Interesting. Well, at least she's doing something though. She has some type of skills for sure though.
Yeah.
But yeah, so there's that. And then Hawkeye revealed himself as Ronin to Echo.
Guess he's saying he killed her dad, right?
Yeah.
He's telling her.
But he's also telling her like, hey, there's something that like there's a reason that happened though. Like I got tipped off and someone told me something and that's why I had to go do it and she didn't want to hear it, you know.
And we already know it's got to be Kazi.
Yeah.
He's the one who keeps telling her, yo, drop this whole Ronin thing. Because he doesn't want to find out that he fucked it up, you know? And that's why she asked, like, why weren't you in town that day?
Yeah, what the fuck
were you? You know you were in town, but where was you at?
Yeah. You weren't at the meeting. Why weren't you at the meeting?
Right?
Yeah, like, what meeting?
You know what? It's funny because I know she's Native American, but she gives very angry Latina faces when she's fucking mad at people.
She seems more like Hispanic, like,
right.
in this. Is she actually native?
Yeah, she's native. She's for real native. Yeah. She's the first first actor they got that was fully native, playing a native character.
Her tribe?
I don't remember. You can look it up probably.
She's not Dana.
Damn, denied. Right. But yeah,
don't look like it.
But yeah, so what's her name? Yeah, Echo, you know, has got her whole issue whether she's gonna listen to Clint or not. And I mentioned 100 times in this podcast that it's a thing in the comic books that she gives Clint the Ronin outfit in the comic books, but now it's starting to look like he's gonna give her the Ronin outfit at the end of this.
Interesting.
A little, what do they call it? Flip, a little story flip right there for us.
Interesting. Yeah. All right, but yeah, like their whole fight was pretty cool too. I like their fight.
Yeah,
I like
Ronin was giving me some Batman vibes, man.
Right?
Like snatching motherfuckers away in the night. I was like, oh shit.
That was cool. And then you had Kate, you know, not even, you know, she was there in secret. You know, kind of saved him a little bit there at the end. And then she had her Uber all set up to go, right?
That was hilarious. He's like, how are we going to get out of here?
Yeah.
The fucking Uber pulls up. I was like, wow.
He's like, yeah, you Trinity or whatever the name was.
But you know what? That works. I'm like, wow. Nobody would have even thought about that. Like,
yeah, exactly.
I was like, clever.
Like, why not?
She finally got 1 point, you know?
Yeah.
Did you notice the point? Did you know she kind of got down that bullseye trick?
She's getting it right, the whole flicking thing.
She broke some shit with it.
She broke something with it. I don't think she means to aim it like that though.
No, but that shit looked fast though. I was like, oh, she did it.
Yeah. So she's getting pretty good at that, which is cool. I think that's pretty much where it ended, right? All right, that was the episode. Nothing cool at the end. Let's move on.
Except that fucking Jack Duquesne Swordsman got set up by crazy ass.
Oh yeah, she got set up because Kate admitted like, hey, we're investigating shit, and he's kind of sus.
Yeah.
And we found some dirt on him. So.
And then all of a sudden the mom made a phone call, and the next scene he was in jail. I think the mom is the fucking culprit here, and she was like, "Fuck, I better let Kate run with the story she's believing already," you know?
Yeah, no, the mom definitely sees kind of sus for real. So, I mean, I guess she is because at the very end, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's kicking it with bad company. Let's just say that for until we get to it.
Yeah.
What else did we see?
I mean, I think that's about it.
And Yelena revealed that the mom hired Yelena.
Oh, it was the mom that hired her? Oh.
Yeah, she revealed that her contractor is, what's her name? Something Bishop, whatever the mom is.
Yeah.
And that's interesting because I guess that means that Val from, Black Widow is only her handler. And so Val gets the job,
like the talent agent, right?
Yeah, exactly.
The talent manager.
Exactly. So yeah, I guess that's just like her boss. She just gives her the jobs, and she just does what she says.
Right.
And that's why she was convincing her to do this job, because she was like, "I can get you a shot at the guy who killed your sister," and she was like, "All right, you kind of got my attention,
Yeah. Okay, that makes sense. Yeah, and then she went ahead and gathered some information, because during that whole conversation that they were having, Kate kind of threw at her like, how can you trust a person that hired you? Like, what do you know about them?
True. That's so true.
And then she kind of had that look at her face like, like, okay,
touche.
Good point. So like, I guess she's kind of helping her now, and text her like, okay, I found out who's working for who here, and this is who your mom's working for. And then we got a picture.
And that person is the big boy himself.
Yeah.
The owner of Fat Man Tires. Have you been noticing that in the background?
Yeah, I've noticed that.
Fucking Kingpin.
So Kingpin finally revealed at the very end.
And is Vincent D'Onofrio.
Yeah.
And our boy's back.
And then she kind of slid that like little text message over to Clint, to Hawkeye, and he's like, yeah, that's the man. That's Kingpin. Straight up said his name too.
Yeah, he said his name. He's like, this is the guy I was afraid of.
Say my name.
Right? He's like, you're goddamn right. But the crazy thing is, I think Kingpin's way scarier in this than he's ever been, because the fact that an Avenger is worried about him.
That's true too, right?
Like he could easily call fucking Thor and be like, yo, destroy this guy's shit for me, and Thor be like, of course, why not? Yeah, I'll fuck this shit up. But like, that wouldn't be enough to stop somebody like Kingpin. Like, he's got so much underground connections and so much shit going on. Like, yeah, he actually is a threat to the Avengers. Like, that's pretty crazy.
Yeah. So now that we know this Kingpin is part of this universe now, what does that say about like Daredevil, Jessica Jones, Luke Cage?
It all depends on if Kingpin's a variant or if he's the one from the Netflix one.
Or if this is just a new freaking Kingpin, right?
Yeah, variant.
Yeah, okay.
If he's not the one from Netflix, he's a fucking variant.
All right.
Yeah, so it all depends on if he's a variant or if he's himself.
And I was thinking too, like, what if that whole Daredevil Defenders thing, all that Netflix shit actually did happen, but during the snap, during the time of the blip. That's why these criminals rised up. Daredevil came to be because there was no other Avengers around.
The only reason that wouldn't work is because they weren't talking about it.
They kind of, I guess
they never talked about it. The blip never came into the Netflix conversation, sadly.
And it didn't, but like, at some point, you're not gonna want to talk about it anymore, right? It's just a thing that's a thing now, right? Like, you're not always gonna mention, oh yeah, this person just got, blipped,
If they could make it make sense as to why they wouldn't talk about it, I'd be down with that. That sounds fun.
So that's what I was wondering too. I'm like, if they are gonna bring the whole Netflix thing as canon, that would be a way to do it. Because the RAF was mentioned. The New York incident.
See, it's not called that. It's called the Battle of New York.
The Battle of New York. Yeah, the Battle of New York.
No, but they were calling it the incident. That's what I mean.
Yeah. What if the incident was the snap though?
I mean, that the timing's off because the year of Daredevil is like 2013. So.
But did they ever tell us a year?
Yeah, they did.
They did?
Yeah.
Fuck.
I know, they fucked it up, bro. They did too much. They did too much. Anyway. So Kingpin's real.
The Kingpin's real. Kingpin's here.
Makes sense because in the Hawkeye comic, my life as a weapon, Kingpin is one of the fucking problems. You know? And he's the backer of the tracksuit mafia, which, you know, is kind of what's happening here. By the way, I love that scene with the tracksuit mafia driving around. They're just talking about all the reasons that tracksuits are cool.
Yeah, they're originating all these movies where
he's like, yeah, Run
involved.
DMC. They're like, yeah, man, the tracksuits, and he's like, Tony Soprano, bro. Like, you see, like, forget about it. He just said, forget about it afterwards. Yeah.
The Royal Cannonballs, or
the Royal Tannenballs.
Tannenballs, yeah.
That movie's hilarious, by the way.
I haven't seen it, but
you should watch it. It's fucking funny.
That was hilarious. That brought that up too.
He's like, do we look like the Royal Tannenbaums? He's like, actually, yeah, we do kind of look like them. Huh?
That's hilarious. But yeah, they're funny. No bros though.
Bro, yeah, there wasn't time for any bros. You know?
Ah, shit.
At that time. Just trust a bro.
Anything else there?
I guess that's it.
Maybe outfits coming soon, right? We got some purple outfits in the works.
They were talked about.
Yeah, they were talked about. Yeah, I think that's about it.
Stuff, right?
And then, so this is fitting into your theory though about Spider-Man, right?
Yeah, man. So far, the plans are still being laid that I said were coming, and I guess we'll know. I guess I'll know Friday.
Yeah, we'll know in a couple days.
If that's true.
We're gonna get any Daredevil appearances or maybe Kingpin appearances in Spider-Man.
Jeez, that's fucking crazy.
Something, because they're already lining up stuff the last couple of weeks.
Shit's getting real.
We'll see what happens.
And then once we start getting these kind of reveals, man, the next step is Fantastic Four. You know, we're slowly getting there.
Okay.
I love it.
Anything else on this episode?
I guess not.
All right. Spoiler over. Jump into news.
Okay.
This is the news. The news.
The news. What? Let's get it.
I did it. All right, so in news, we got some news. A couple of weeks, maybe months ago, Sony kind of sued or cease and desist. I think it was D-Brand, some company, because they were making like these covers to go over PS5s. I don't have a PS5, but I've seen them. You can definitely throw a cover on that huge thing, make it look cooler. And then whatever this company was, you know, they were doing that to make it like change the color. So if you have because they're white right now, right? PS5s. So you can, if you want to change the color of it, you can do it with these skins or these, you know, clip-on coverings and all that, right? But they cease and desist, whoever was doing them. And I guess this is the reason why, because they just revealed the other day that they have their own little covers of their own coming through. New PlayStation 5 covers are on the way alongside new DualSense controllers too. So there's going to be these little covers you can put around your controller as well. Looks like they got red, this light blue, a purple, a pink, and a black that you can just slide on over your existing PS5 or controller. Actually, there's 3 new colors for the DualSense, it says here. They'll launch globally in 2022. I guess that's everything. No, there's special names too. Nova Pink, Starlight Blue, Galactic Purple, alongside Midnight Black and Cosmic Red. So yeah, they're all space words. That's crazy. So yeah, look out for these. I guess coming next year for your PS5.
Bro. Kate Bishop is guy, bro. Okay, so we gave out some interesting news last week. I don't know if we gave you any update about it or if I mentioned more on it, or maybe I think it was a couple weeks. That Amy Pascal, the head of Sony, had put up a piece of news saying that...
Head of Sony?
Yeah, the head of Sony.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
yeah.
She's the one who makes all the Spider-Man calls and shit.
Okay, that's right.
She had put out a piece of news saying that, you know, because Tom Holland said, you know, he's not sure how much longer he's going to keep being Spider-Man. You know, he eventually went back and, like, took that back. But one other thing that he had said that he stuck by was she had said that there was going to be a Spider-Man. There's already a new Spider-Man trilogy in the works right now.
Yeah, that was mentioned.
Tom Holland went out of his way to say,
like, what? No one told me.
Yeah, he's like, that's not confirmed. We're talking about stuff. We're working on stuff. No one said that. There's definitely a Spider-Man trilogy. But Kevin Feige came out and said there is a new Spider-Man trilogy coming.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, so I don't know if he was playing coy because the movie wasn't out yet or what, but Kevin Feige came out today and said, no, that's happening.
Well, you know how they don't like to tell Tom Holland shit, you know.
Actually, that's very true. You're right. I forgot about that, AJ.
He's always the last to know, right?
He has to be.
So the shit doesn't get leaked. And then they'll come through with like, all right, by the way, I'm pretty sure you heard by now, but yeah, we're doing a new trilogy. You're on board, right? Here's your contract. Sign this shit. We good, right?
Dude, weren't we learning? Anthony Mackie didn't even know he was in Captain America 4. Remember?
Oh, really? Damn, they don't tell him shit either.
Remember somebody told him at a grocery store that yeah, you're Captain America. You're gonna have your own movie, huh? And he was like, what? He said no, or he's like, I didn't hear about that. And then like a couple weeks later, Marvel hit him up and said, yeah, Captain America 4, that's you.
You down? No.
Basically, no, they told him, that's you, man.
Oh shit, I don't have this as news, but I just remembered. So like a post came out, I think it was today actually, talking about Chadwick Boseman, right? So how he's not coming back as Black Panther because obviously, right? And then they were saying that they're not going to recast him, right? Marvel was saying that they're not going to, just out of honor, out of respect, they're not going to recast him.
Out of agreement with the family.
Oh, was that too? Huh?
The family didn't want him recasted.
Oh, okay, that too, huh?
Or CGI'd.
Right. But something came out like, what about the brother, his older brother?
He has best friend. There's the guy he's always seen with and shit. Yeah.
Is it? Yeah, I don't know much about his brother. Do they look similar?
Yeah, they look pretty similar. They're pretty close. All
right, that's cool. They were saying like, and I think whatever post I saw was even asking too, like, what would you guys think if they used his brother instead to replace the character so the character lives on rather than killing him off in some way, like what we've been talking about could possibly happen, right? Mm-hmm. What would you think about that?
If someone else was playing him?
Yeah, if his brother was playing him, specifically. No one else.
It'd be a little better. It'd be easier to swallow for sure.
Yeah.
But I don't know if his brother's a good actor. Because the thing is that Chadwick Boseman was a super fucking good actor. Like,
yeah.
I was when I found out he wasn't even African at all, I was surprised.
Oh, yeah. Because that accent is
it was smooth. I was like, it didn't feel forced. It don't sound like somebody trying to be African. I think maybe this guy's African or no. He's American as fuck.
Yeah.
He's like from
the Bronx.
Bronx or some shit, or Compton. Where he's from?
The Compton. What the fuck?
He's from some
Oklahoma or something, right?
He's not African, basically.
He's from Nebraska.
So his brother would have to be a pretty damn good actor for me to be cool with it. But I don't know.
But that's the thing that's going around right now. Like possibly, maybe the brother might go ahead and take his role. But isn't that movie due this year? Or not this year, but like next year?
Yeah, I think so. I think it's mostly shot. I mean, they're just doing a little bit more shots.
Oh, they're already shooting that shit?
Oh, they've been shooting it, yeah.
Oh, shit.
There was a leak that somebody was in that movie that you wouldn't expect. Who was it? Damn it, we talked about it here on Unfocused a while ago. Anyway, it doesn't matter. All right, go ahead. Your turn.
It does matter. No,
news.
All right, that was my news. What do you got? No, just kidding.
Oh, no, what?
Another thing I just saw regarding all the Marvel shit, the Russo brothers, Joe Russo confirmed that he and his brother, Anthony Russo, are open to directing for Marvel again. He said he said that Marvel was family. Like Vin Diesel, like fucking Fast and Furious. Marvel was family, and that they would return in a heartbeat, if they were asked.
Yo, did you ever see that meme about
family?
Remember that Spider-Man Brazil thing where a fucking lizard getting punched?
Yeah.
Did you ever see the meme where
with
Vin Diesel, he's like, you don't need Toby and Andrew, and you got family, and he's fucking punching lizard and shit?
He's like flying out the car, punching him.
Yeah, I was like, oh man, I almost would rather see that than actually Toby and Andrew showing up.
I'm down too, honestly.
At this point,
multiverse. I mean, why not?
Hey, Peter Parker's family. He's talking to J. Jonah Jameson. Anyway.
Oh, man. But yeah, so Russos are up for it if Marvel wants to let them back in. So, I'm down for it. They did some good shit back there, so why not?
I feel like they're just sitting Marvel a silent reminder.
By the way, we're here, guys.
Because remember, even though they left, they said if Marvel ever asked them to do Secret Wars, they would come back. I feel like this is just their way of saying, hey, Marvel, don't forget, we said that if you told us,
Yeah.
we would come back. You know, just don't forget.
We didn't get a postcard from you this year for holiday.
For holidays, what the fuck, man? Thought we was cool.
We're family, right?
Yeah, family, man. That's what you told us, right? Kevin Feige's like, we're pursuing other interests. Man, they're afraid they got replaced by the Rick and Morty guys.
Ooh. Well, let's let them do their movie first and see where it goes from there, right?
Yeah. Okay. Other piece of news. Digimon Tcg.
Okay.
So originally we were supposed to have our classic collection, which is this one that has a bunch of like older version cards that we've never gotten here, but like reprinted for the new game.
I think this is just new cards, but printed with classic art.
Oh, is that all it is?
I think it's all it is.
So these aren't older cards; they're new cards with old art. Okay.
Yes, yeah.
Got it. Well, either way, they're really cool ass fucking cards. I've been looking at them and I really like some of their abilities. The fucking Imperial Dramon in this set is amazing.
Yeah.
We were supposed to get this December 10th.
Yeah, we're supposed to get it like sometime in December. Yeah.
Yeah, early December. Remember that. Guess what?
Delayed.
January 7th.
Wow.
We're not getting this till next year. However, there is this thing that's out in Europe right now that we just got, or we're just about to get. It's called a Digimon gift box.
Oh, yeah, I've been hearing about that.
And it's a box that has a mix of a lot of different packs, including BT5. Or is that the one that just came out? BT6 just came out.
BT6 just came out.
Including BT6 and Classic Collection packs.
Interesting. So we're getting them like that?
That's the only way you can get it. And it's in limited sales. Only Walmart, GameStop, and Target.
Okay.
I think it was it Target. It's super limited sales. Walmart and GameStop are the main ones, though. And so that means even our card shops like King Fandom, they ain't getting it.
Not going to get them.
Not getting it.
Damn.
Wild, man. Wild. So if you guys keep your eyes out, you should definitely get those.
For
if
us.
You see those boxes, yeah, send them to us as a present.
Unfocused, yeah.
We'll love it.
Yep.
But if you're a player of the Digimon TCG game, TCG, sorry. Yeah, this is your only chance to get these cards until January fucking 7th. And who knows? Maybe there'll be more of a delay then.
Maybe, yeah, it could be.
Also, I think we're not getting BT8 until BT7 until February now.
That's
March.
Fine.
March. Maybe it's March, actually.
I want that BT8 though, because that's where
Yeah,
we get
yeah.
the dual colors, right? That's
That's where
they
dual
are.
colors come out. I think there's a little bit of it in 7, but they really come out in 8. And dude, you know what the newest tamer is out of 8 that people found out about?
What happened?
Digimon Emperor.
Oh, why is this not on this screen? I've been trying to show pictures and it's not even showing this whole time. I haven't even noticed. Oh man, that's funny. I gotta fix that. And then it was crazy
Did you
too.
hear what I said? Digimon Emperor is a tamer now?
Yeah. That sounds crazy. I wonder what is.
You get to draw every time.
Oh, you know already.
Yeah, every time you destroy a Digimon, level 5 or lower is destroyed.
So he's purple then.
No, he's white.
Oh, what the
Everyone
fuck?
thought he was going to be purple or black.
That sounds like some purple shit.
No, but every time a Digimon is destroyed on the field, all turns, draw a card.
That's cool.
So even if your enemy's Digimon is destroyed, you draw a card. If one of your Digimon's destroyed, you draw a card.
That's cool.
What a bitch, right? Like
and then that coupled with Myosmon, that we just find out.
Oh, what a
Draw
bitch.
a card and gain him a memory.
Wow, that's crazy. That's wild. So yeah, keep your eyes out for classic collection in the form of the Digimon gift box. If you guys see it, grab it. GameStop's got it. Maybe I'll make a swing by GameStop tomorrow on my day off and see if they got it.
Are they out
probably
already?
don't. Yeah, they're out, but I mean,
Well,
it's gonna be limited. Remember how originally GameStop was supposed to be having Digimon and they fucking didn't have it? So we may not even get it in our area. Maybe it's certain areas.
Well, those starter decks are out now, so look out for those. Yeah. All right. Other news?
You want me to go again?
If you want.
All right. Can I get my music?
Oh man, already?
Just a little bit of it.
Wait, it's a little bit of it.
Just a little bit, man.
Just a tip.
Just a tip. Okay, this is a good one. This is one of my favorite segments here on Unfocused. Dick moves. We don't do it all the time, but I think this one calls for it. Everybody knows I'm a big fan of Firefly, right?
Okay. Yeah.
So Disney has just announced
Disney. Oh yeah, because they have that rights to that shit now.
they do. They are rebooting Firefly. They're going forward with the Firefly reboot.
Okay.
Not hyped.
Not hyped.
Firefly's very adult and like fucked up.
Okay.
Disney's gonna fucking nerf it for sure. I'm really afraid. Like, there's these fucking.
Have you not seen Hawkeye though?
So there's these space monsters that fly around looking for other ships so they can fucking eat them and steal all their shit. Because they're cannibals, right? There's one of the ship members in the Firefly crew that makes the most money in the crew because she's a sex worker. But because in the future, that's a high fucking prestige job. So they're all seem like trash and she's number one.
Damn.
Like she's the reason they have credibility around the universe. Think about that. So all these things are things Disney's not gonna fucking do. Like, you know what I mean? Like, it's just too much. And I'm like, oh.
What if they do it for Hulu though?
I'd be happy if that were the case. If it was a Hulu release, I'd be a little bit happier. Still wouldn't be thrilled. Because the only reason this kind of sucks is because it's opportunistic. Joss Whedon is very much hated right now.
Oh, yeah.
And there's no way he's getting his new reboot of Firefly or a continuation of Firefly. So I feel like Disney's like, no one's going to complain if we steal this shit right now. Let's fucking do it. Everyone hates this fucker right now. You know, like, fuck that fool.
Damn.
And I swear that's what I feel is happening. You know, like that.
And then they give it to the Russos.
Oh, you fucking funny. But yeah, new Firefly coming, a reimagining, a reboot. I'm not excited, man.
Oh man.
But you know, hopefully I'm wrong. I could be wrong. I just doubt it. It's Disney, man.
It's Disney. I don't know.
It's too violent of a show. You ever watched Firefly? You didn't watch it, huh?
I haven't seen it yet.
Car's seen it, and she loves
Yeah,
it, right?
yeah.
You gotta watch it, man. You would love it. It's good.
Probably.
It's like
I'll watch it
Bebop, but
someday.
they're a family.
Family.
You would love it.
Oh, shit,
Now I know you
you're
would
right.
love it.
Damn it.
I just got you hooked now.
Speaking of family, no, just kidding. But speaking of Netflix and not Netflix, but just reboots and everything and shit getting canceled and Cowboy Bebop.
Yeah.
Cowboy Bebop,
It got canceled.
the Netflix series, the live action reimagining. Here we go. The anime has been canceled by Netflix. Viewership tanked after its opening week. They had like 74 million hours of views in that first week.
Tank, like that opening song?
Oh, I know. It's exactly what that's the joke I had in the back of my mind when I was writing the story, and I forgot. But yes, you are correct, T. It tanked, just like the opening song, and dropped by 59% after that first week.
Damn, 59%. That's a big ass drop.
So after that, Netflix was like, you know, this fucking
good.
show cost a lot, and it just dropped like crazy. Let's
We're
cancel
good.
it. Yeah. So it's been canceled. One article that was written though was saying that like John Cho's performance was the only good thing about it, along with
That's
the soundtrack.
wrong. That's
I was
wrong.
Like, what? No.
That's not even my favorite performance in there.
No, Jet and freaking Faye for sure, and
Jet
then
and Faye,
him maybe,
and then
yeah,
John
yeah.
Cho. Agreed 100%.
Yeah.
Jet and Faye were so accurate to me.
Yes, I like them a lot for sure. He was good. He was all right. Yeah, I was growing on him, right? And then yeah, the bottom of the barrel is definitely freaking vicious.
I'm still gonna finish that show. I don't give a fuck.
Yeah, it's dope. And then even I talked about this earlier. But then I actually saw the ending of the show, and we already know about this, right? We got freaking what's her name, Edward,
Radical
right?
Edward, yeah.
Yeah. The clip I saw, it tried to like, no, I can't watch this, right? The moment I saw it, it looked bad, but once I actually watched it, I was like, oh, this is actually not a bad. I like what they did with her. Like,
Everyone's
with
just
Edward.
a hater, bro. I feel like people were hating on the show before it came out.
I think so, yeah.
Like there's some things that are bad about it. I agree. There are things of it that are not great, but overall, it's very entertaining.
Yeah.
And pretty faithful to the spirit of Bebop.
I think so too. I don't fucking just haters, man. Like I don't
That's
know.
what I feel.
I think that's the thing about like about weebs anime. Like freaking
Yeah, it is.
They're just like so freaking like want things to be exactly like how it was in the anime, and if it's not, it's trash, right?
Yeah.
I think that's what might have killed it.
Definitely, anime fans are very picky especially about live action adaptations.
Yeah.
They don't like it.
Because this was pretty good. Like, yeah, they changed some things here and there, but like the spirit of most of it was still there. Like, even like some of the outcomes were still there. Like,
Yeah.
they weren't changing a lot. Yeah, like the way things happened weren't happening the way they happened, but the end result was there. Except for maybe Vicious. No, I was kidding.
Yeah, that's my only straight up bitching about the whole series. If anyone's been listening to this podcast, that's the only thing I fucking hate about that Bebop show is Vicious, dude.
Yeah.
So I kind of don't like Julia either because I don't know, she cares way too much about Vicious.
Yeah.
And I know there was a point in the anime where she does care about Vicious, but we never see that in the anime. We just hear about that there was a time where her and Vicious were together.
Yeah.
So to me, that wasn't real. It's hard to make that real.
Yeah.
And to see it in the live action kind of fucked with me a little bit. I'm like, what? She's with Vicious? I don't know. It became real when I saw them together. You know, I was like, what the fuck?
You got to get to the end because I want to know what you think about the end and like what they did with Julia. Because I'm on the fence about Julia at the end right there too. But like, but this is why I wanted to see a second season. I'm like, okay, what are they gonna do with her that gets her to her end point and in the anime? Because we know what happened to her in the anime and like how they meet again and all that, right? And she's badass and all that, right? That all happens, but like, how are they gonna get to that from the end point of season 1?
You know what's sad? The creators had said that that people were missing out. They had some crazy ass ideas about how to loop the stories into each other, and I was like,
man.
I try not to read too much of that article. I'm like, I don't want to hear about that. It makes me mad.
Maybe we can do something. We need everyone to start watching Bebop all of a sudden, just get a resurgence and see if Netflix changes.
You know, in like 2 years, it's going to become a cult classic, and everyone's going to be like, hashtag bring back Bebop. It was the best version.
Season 2.
I'll never forget, man, it's so wild how all of a sudden people are trying to champion that old weak-ass Ghostbusters movie from like 2 or 3 years ago.
Are they?
You haven't seen that?
The one with the females?
Yeah.
Really?
There's not a lot of people, but it's like a small group of reviewers and critics. They're like, we should have seen it. They're like, we should have appreciated it while it was here. It was better. What?
It was good.
No, it wasn't.
I liked it. Tripping. It was funny.
No, bro.
It was different.
It was too different to be Ghostbusters.
Freaking Chris Hemsworth.
I knew you were gonna say that,
man. Like...
That was cool. That was one of the things I liked about it. That was one of the few things I liked about it. Chris Hemsworth as Janine. But besides that.
Besides that,
and a few other little things. That movie was weird, bro. I didn't like it. It wasn't even cool weird like the first Ghostbusters movie. I haven't seen Afterlife though. I heard Afterlife's way better.
I want to see it, but
everyone's saying it's way better than that last one. But I haven't seen it.
It probably is though. I don't doubt that. But all right, whatever. But yeah, Cowboy Bebop, rip.
Yeah, see you, Space Cowboy.
Yeah, I want to see fucking more Big Shot, man. Fuck.
I like how they were sowing the seeds for them breaking. I think we talked about how them fucking not being cool. The two Big Shot show fans, the show creators, the hosts.
Yeah, the hosts. Yeah.
Because in the anime, you know, eventually you see that they didn't get along and they broke up and they weren't a team anymore.
Yeah.
I mean, like I like in here, you can already see them arguing a little bit here and there, or like her getting frustrated with him or whatever. You know, that's just kind of funny.
Man. Okay, I'm gonna tell you this because I liked it, but the videotape comes up too. For
like Faye?
Yeah. And you know what?
Did you do the VHS Hunter episode where Spike and Jet are looking for VHSs?
No.
Yeah, that's the other thing about them adapting. That's one other complaint I understand about some of the anime fans. That's one thing is when they do it.
It comes up, but not like that.
Yeah, they adapt things and they don't really do the part that you wanted.
Yeah.
Like the Teddy Bomber episode, no Andy. I was like, all right, I guess it was still a good episode. I liked it and it was in the feel of Bebop. But I was like, I wanted Andy.
Yeah. You know what I think they did too much of? Because we get a whole like Faye. We learn a lot about Faye in the later episodes. In the season, but we didn't get Faye like a whole story till like way later in the actual anime.
The last third of the anime, you start finding out who she is.
Yeah, I think that was their kind of problem is that they kind of forced us to learn these characters too fast, rather than just give us the fun shit and the cool shit.
And you know what? You're right, AJ. I think you speak to a bigger point. I don't know if you're noticing, but it's the mystique of Cowboy Bebop.
I think that's the thing too. That's
not
true.
Knowing a lot about their past was kind of cool.
I think so. I think you're right about that too. Because I think we learned way too much about Vicious and what we wanted to know.
Yeah, yeah. I was like, it's funny because even though he's too much of a bitch ass in this live action, there's some things where you're like, they said Vicious was sneaky and worked his way to power. So you're kind of like, okay, this probably is the origin story of how he got that, but I don't want to see that. I want to see him when he's already a badass, like being vicious. Like I don't need to see him get there. I want to see him be there.
Yeah. So I think they spent way too much time on. I think that's the problem too. They spent way too much time on Vicious and his backstory, and giving us other backstories of other characters rather than just having fun with them and keeping them mysterious. And keeping us wanting to go to season 2 and get their backstory eventually, because that's what freaking Fruits Basket did. Like Fruits Basket, like they kind of kept us in mystery with some of the other side characters for a while until like season 2, and then we started learning about all the other sides, and that made it more fun too. So I don't know. I think that was the other problem with it.
AJ, I think I just got a very scary revelation right now.
What?
Scary revelation right now. 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 Scary revelation right now be careful what you wish for, because I'm pretty sure I've said on this podcast the one thing I've ever wanted from Bebop was a fucking extra series about their history and who they were and how they became that. That's why I said
True. Yeah, you
now,
did say that. I remember you saying that.
I was talking about the anime, like an anime short series, but this show basically gave me what I asked for, and I didn't like it.
Yeah.
Isn't that funny? Like,
That
it's
is.
crazy, man. Like, careful what you wish for. Really think about it before you wish for it, because you might get it, you might not like it. You know,
Like, that's not what I wanted. Yes, it is.
this is what I asked
You just
for.
didn't know what it was.
Yeah, yeah.
But I think that was the problem with it. That's my opinion. I liked it, most of it. Like I already told you what I don't like about it. Everything else was pretty cool, and I was interested in where it was going to go and how it was going to loop back around to be the Cowboy Bebop we knew by the time we got to season 2. But
You know who was more
we'll
like?
never know because you guys are bitches.
You know who was more likable than the anime to me, which I didn't think I was gonna like the character because I don't like how this current meta of the world is pushing it. Is Gren, the transsexual? I thought he was even better than the anime. I liked him more in the show.
That's who he is.
Oh, you didn't realize? Oh, yeah.
I was
yeah.
trying to figure it out. Like, who is this character? Why does he keep showing up?
Yeah, he had a little more character in the live action. He's one of the few characters that I like the live action version better. You know, that's really weird. I guess Annie too, the owner of the bar. Yeah. I like her better too. And I like that I thought she was gonna be the Mushroom Samba bitch. When I saw the teasers, the trailers, like, you know, the commercials for this or whatever, I thought she was the Mushroom Samba chick.
I didn't know who she was gonna be, but then as soon as she popped up in the bar, I was like, "Oh, this is fucking
She's Annie, yeah.
That's who it is."
Yep. Oh man, I wanted more season 2 to see fucking Spike find her and be fucking mad as fuck, you know, like just kill a bunch of people. Like, anyway.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, Bebop's canceled. We're sad.
Damn.
That's it.
All right.
All right.
Next
piece of news. Should we need something more uplifting, huh?
Do we have any more?
Sonic.
Oh, okay.
There was a trailer.
Yeah, we got that trailer.
Looks fucking good.
Oh wait, wrong trailer. Wrong Sonic trailer.
Yeah, guys, Sonic 2 finally has a trailer. If anyone's been paying attention to Unfocused, we said, you know, the first Sonic had a lot of potential, but kind of wasted it a little bit. But we both did say that we think that the next movie is going to be way better. And looking at this trailer, it looks like it is.
We got
everything we wanted.
Dog. You know, I don't know. I'm still on the fence with it. Like, I'm still.
What?
Yeah, I am.
After finally getting this trailer, you're still on the fence? Like, is this what you wanted?
They're still on Earth, man. Like, get the fuck off of Earth already.
Bro,
shit.
But that's your fault. You never played Sonic Adventure, where they are on Earth, you know?
Really? They're not on Mobius?
No, they're on... Or maybe it's a Mobius Earth blend.
Well, actually, I don't even think Mobius
There's people walking around and
I'm
shit.
not even sure if the name Mobius is canon to the actual game. I think it's only canon to the cartoon and to the comics.
Yeah, you might be right about that. Actually, that's pretty interesting.
But Robotnik looks like more like he's getting more Robotnik-y now, which is cool. I like that.
I hope someone calls him. I hope he gets to be called Eggman this time.
Yeah, he probably will be, and that's true to the origin too.
And you got the fucking big ass chaos crystal.
So I'm interested about the fucking emeralds now too. Which emeralds are we getting here? Are we just focusing on the Master Emerald that holds up Knuckles' floating island, or are we gonna get the Chaos Emeralds that allows Sonic to become Supersonic? Because they are two different emeralds.
Can I make a guess?
Yes.
I think the chaos what is it? What's the big one called?
The Master Emerald.
I think the Master Emerald is going to be what turns him into Supersonic this time.
So they're going to simplify it by making it one emerald that turns into Supersonic?
No, I'm not saying that they're going to... No one said they're not going to do the... they're not going to do the actual... the emeralds, but this could... Because, you know, there's more than one way he becomes Supersonic throughout the series. It's not always through the Chaos Emeralds. There's other times where he absorbs different energy and still fucking becomes Supersonic, I think, right?
Not too much. I've never played the Adventure series. If they do any other ways in the Adventure series, I don't know about it.
I feel like he got other power sources to power himself to become Supersonic, but I don't remember. I can't say for sure.
But as far as like the Sega Genesis version I played, as far as the comics I've read, it's always been through. What is it, like 6 or 8 Chaos Emeralds?
Yeah, I think it's 8. Yeah.
But we did.
It's 6. 6 Chaos Emeralds.
It's 6. Right. Yeah. But we did get Knuckles.
Yeah, which you know what this movie is called in Japan?
No, Sonic.
Because over here it's called Sonic 2, right?
Yeah, right.
In Japan it's called Sonic versus Knuckles.
Interesting.
I was actually hoping it was going to be called Sonic and Knuckles.
Okay, yeah. Is it Sonic X Knuckles, by the way? Because that's different. You know that, right?
But no, sometimes X means versus, right?
Yeah, sometimes. Or just means cross.
Sometimes. Or it means in partner with for whatever reason, right? Like,
but yeah, I like Knuckles. I like his voice.
Idris Elba, yeah, sounds pretty fitting for him. Oh, and high five, AJ.
Why?
Because we said the one thing we didn't want was him to be the fucking Sonic Boom Knuckles. And
he's not. Okay, good. That's true.
You and I were really afraid of that. I don't know if you remember, like
no Sonic Boom shit.
A month
he has
ago,
his collar, which is cool.
Oh, that is dope.
Because they changed Sonic's arms. He has blue arms instead of the fucking peach color like his face is, right? Mm-hmm. And I was worried about what they're gonna do with Knuckles' collar, and he has his collar, so that's cool. I just realized that.
We didn't get the boom Knuckles.
No, we didn't get the fucking buff ass Boom fucking with
that
rap.
one.
Yeah, but his Knuckles has like sparkly powers. Like that's kind of weird, but I guess you gotta find a way.
Well, you haven't played Adventure. I feel like you're missing
shit, huh?
so much shit from Adventure that's like part of like this lore that they're mixing with the old Sonic. It's kind of like Marvel. Oh wow!
Bitches. Is this like Ultimate and then like the original? Is that what's going on here?
Yeah.
Is that what Adventure is? Adventure's Ultimates?
Yeah, Adventure's like Ultimates, and then these movies are like Marvel, like mixing Ultimates with the original just to like make it. Damn, AJ, that's pretty accurate.
That's funny.
I think they stole their formula. I think for real they did. For real.
That's crazy.
Interesting. That's funny you brought that up. I'm gonna call it now. Post-credit scene. Amy.
Okay.
I'm calling it
I can
right
do that.
now.
Okay, Amy's fine. Yeah.
Amy post-credit scene or Chaotix post-credit scene.
Ooh, that'd be dope. Yeah. So I've been saying this forever. If Knuckles is in here, then we should be following the Sonic 3 Sega Genesis storyline where Robotnik meets Knuckles, tells Knuckles Sonic's the bad guy.
You did say that,
right?
And you called it. That's exactly Sonic and Knuckles, right? Sonic 3.
Sonic 3 and Sonic and Knuckles. That's all like Knuckles fighting Sonic because Robotnik brainwashed him, and then later on, Robotnik starts stealing the Master Emerald, and Knuckles like, what the fuck? Like, well, why are you taking my Emerald? Well, shit, Sonic actually the good guy here? Oh, my bad, and then
tag team back again.
Exactly. So that's what I'm expecting the storyline to be here. And then it's funny too. I guess Carla doesn't know the lore so much, but she's like, I don't like that Knuckles is fighting Sonic. Why are they fighting? I'm like, what do you mean? They always fight. They don't like each other. They never liked each other. They'll work together because they have to fight Robotnik, but that's about it.
You won't get this reference, but Sonic and Knuckles are Goku and Piccolo. Like, yeah, they are a team. They do work together to save the world.
Kakarot?
Yeah, Kakarot.
Oh, Kakarot. Okay.
Kakarot and Piccolo.
I know who you meant.
Yeah, so pretty good point. All right. But it's like Goku and Piccolo. Piccolo and Goku started off as enemies. They fucking fight each other to the death in Dragon Ball originally, and then eventually something worse comes, and they're like, all right, let's fucking work together. We'll be cool.
Interesting.
But we're still not cool.
Yeah.
But we'll work together on this.
Yeah.
That's what Sonic and Knuckles are supposed to be. I guess I feel like Yusuke and Hiei, if you like that example better,
Yeah.
It's like that. Like they're not friends, but they respect each other and they
Yeah.
work together when they need to get some shit done. You know, like.
But as soon as someone steps over the line a little bit, they're throwing hands.
Mm-hmm, yeah.
And
Exactly.
even through the comics, it's always like that too. Like they're woke with each other, but like someone will say something slightly like offensive, and they just start fighting with each other all of a sudden. It's like, guys, calm the fuck down. We're on a mission. We gotta do this shit. They're like, all right, we're gonna handle this later on though. Like that's how it's always like with Sonic and Knuckles. So as long as they show that, I'm good.
Another reason you should have played Sonic Adventures. There's a moment where fucking Sonic meets Shadow. And Shadow is a counter fucking Sonic, like an evil, basically an evil counter Sonic, right? And he was like, Sonic says, "Damn, I thought I hated Knuckles." Like it's just like a little offhanded comment, and they never reference it or mention it again. But it's just funny. I was like, that's so funny. They made that reference.
That's totally in character too.
Mm-hmm.
All right, you said Shadow right now, and you also mentioned end credit scene Amy. Nah, it's probably gonna be Shadow.
Yeah, I don't think so, man. I think it's gonna be Chaotix or Amy first. And I say
it'll be Shadow.
You think Shadow?
Yeah,
you could be right. They are going the adventure route, but Amy's a big part of Sonic Adventure, so
okay. Well, they could do both.
Could be both.
Because we got Sonic.
Could have two credit scenes.
Yeah, we had Tails and Knuckles in a new movie. Why can't we get Shadow and Amy? In the next. You know, I wouldn't be surprised if we do get one of them as an appearance even later in the movie.
Yeah, I could see that.
Like, I wouldn't doubt that at all. I hope at the very least though, that we get a Metal Sonic in this one.
Oh, that'd be so cool.
Because Robotnik, if he's
Yo!
as genius as he is, he needs to have a backup plan in case Knuckles don't
AJ,
work.
no.
And that's also what happened.
No, AJ, that's the end credit scene.
You think so?
Sonic and
No.
Knuckles take down Robotnik, and he's like, "I'll get them fucking both." And he's fucking. You see the camera zooming over, and he's building his own Sonic.
I think we'll get it for the end. I think this is going to be the final boss. Is the Metal Sonic?
You think so?
Yeah.
I don't think so. I think the final fight's gonna be Sonic and Knuckles, and then they're gonna team up against Robotnik, and that's gonna be the actual final fight.
All right, let's bet.
We'll have to bet on it, right?
But I think like Robotnik's already like, you know, on the side. He's been making this Metal Sonic because he's fucking obsessed with Sonic and his powers. That's why he always makes some type of metal mecha Sonic is because of Sonic. And we already know he's already obsessed with Sonic's power already.
Well, he is, but I think this is all about stages of being obsessed with Sonic's power. First, he finds a being that he thinks is similar to Sonic, Knuckles. That doesn't work in this movie. Movie 3, fuck it, I'll make my own Sonic. New villain.
Okay.
Sonic 4, Shadow. You know, like I feel like there's just like there's a progression that Robotnik did take in the games that he could easily take here.
I don't think Shadow was made by Robotnik, was he?
No, but
Yeah.
he tricked Shadow in the same way he tricked Knuckles, kind of, because Shadow.
Damn
there's a whole
fool.
thing. You didn't play Adventure, but there's a whole fucking thing about this guy who made Shadow.
Yeah, I slowly learned about Shadow through the comics actually.
Because they kind of do the similar story in the comics, right?
And especially this new IDW comic, they're definitely following more of the video game shit. Like it ties in with the video game shit. So a lot of references I'm not getting because I didn't play the games.
Okay.
But I did read that they're going more based on the video games because Sega's in charge now, and Sega wants it to go in line with their fucking video games.
Good. I respect it.
Is it? No, I was kidding.
That's funny. Really quick, a guy named Jeff Cayley. You ever heard of him?
Yeah.
The creator of the Sonic movie one, right? Jeff Cayley, right? Isn't he? The
Oh,
guy?
I was thinking of someone else.
Yeah,
Okay.
I think he's
What
the director or the producer of Sonic movie one, right?
Okay.
He put out a tweet before this trailer came out, and that tweet had the poster of this movie before the trailer came out, and he said, "Guys, I'm not sure we are fully ready for the Sonic universe, the Sonic cinematic universe."
So then give me another movie without Sonic in it.
Right?
Well,
Well, that's what I'm saying.
Shadow movie.
No, bro. No, you're not listening to what I'm saying.
All right,
Chaotix.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's the end credits.
That'd be cool.
Because Chaotix has a huge mini fan base that always fucking bitches about them. So if you make a Chaotix movie, it's an easy sell. Especially kids are going to want to watch it. You got all these cool animals in it.
I think Chaotix would be like the Guardians of the Galaxy of the Sonic universe for
yeah,
sure.
exactly. And then imagine in one big moment, you get the Freedom Fighters, Sonic and Tails, Knuckles, Chaotix, fucking in like Biggs and Amy, like, and then you have all of them together like fighting a Robotnik army, like.
That sounds dope.
Right? Exactly. Like imagine if it happens one day.
That's an actual thing that actually does happen in the comics.
Right.
And I just went through that right now.
And then they all lose, and they all give Sonic the fucking crystals, and then bam, Super Sonic.
Yeah,
Cool
true.
shit, you know? But yeah, the creator of it said Sonic Cinematic Universe.
Because getting all the Chaos Emeralds is like getting all the Infinity Stones. Oh man!
And apparently, I didn't know this. Apparently, there's already a Knuckles spinoff in the works.
Oh,
I guess that's where this is coming from.
okay. They might do Knuckles Chaotix because Knuckles is cool with the Chaotix. And then there's a game called Knuckles Chaotix. And
Maybe Knuckles after credit scene will be Chaotix.
Yeah.
You know, not Sonic.
Shit, okay.
It's just getting deep. Now that they say they're doing a cinematic universe, this could get deep. You know, who knows?
It could, yeah.
And I guess there's Netflix is involved in some of this. So some of these things, if there happens to be shows or mini movies, they might get released on Netflix.
It's Paramount Pictures. I can see that more on their Paramount Plus service.
No, I believe it's a deal.
They should do that. Imagine they give us like a mini series of Chaotix and adventures like that, and that's how we get introduced to Chaotix.
That'd be cool.
That'd be cool. I don't know. Possibilities here. I didn't expect us to get this deep into the Sonic lore right now with this trailer.
We here now, motherfucker. We here now.
Oh man.
But yeah, keep it, AJ, just for you, man. Sonic Cinematic Universe is coming.
Okay.
that's real.
All right. Interesting. And then
Disney World's on fire.
So okay, Sonic 2 though coming out April 8th, 2022. So we're like 4 months away, right? So sounds good. I'm kind of hyped for that. If I may go into like another Sonic story real quick though.
All right, go on.
All right. So we also got like a little announcement from who are these motherfuckers called? Discotech Media. I have no clue who they are, but I think
Disco is dead.
I know, right? But they have the rights to this. The Adventures of Sonic the Hedgehog.
Oh shit! Turn it up. Sonic the Hedgehog. You can't catch me. You can't see.
There's no lyrics in this shit. Where did you get those lyrics from?
That's from an episode, I think.
Oh wow, yeah, probably.
Because somebody makes a song about Sonic.
That's funny.
Because it makes one of the bad guys sick. Because there's a song that's positive about Sonic. I guess it makes them sick.
That's hilarious. I remember one of the comics in the Archie days. The opening, the first page was Sonic like running through some like rain and shit. He was singing a song. He's like blue streaks, speed by, da na na na. It doesn't say his name, and he keeps on singing the lyrics without saying his name because it's like Sonic the Hedgehog, right? That's the whole song, right? And he's like, oh, catchy tune. I like the song. I don't know where I heard it before, you know. But it's kind of just a reference to the Freedom Fighter,
That's
the other
funny.
Sonic cartoon series. But they reference it in the comics.
That's dope.
Anyways, the thing with this series, though, the other series that came out in the same time.
I thought the show was called The Adventures of Sonic and Tails.
No, this is The Adventure of Sonic the Hedgehog, yeah. But it's coming to Blu-ray. All 65 episodes this February 2022.
All right.
Okay. I'm excited to finally have this. Like, I haven't seen this shit in forever. Well, the only way I can ever watch this shit right now is if I maybe find it on YouTube somewhere randomly, or if I go find my old VHS tapes, I have them recorded.
Which will be a bitch.
Yeah. But it's coming to Blu-ray. It's fucking hype. I'm going to buy this shit as soon as I see it.
All right. So the Smash Bros. Ultimate director, Sakurai.
Oh.
He was confirming bad news about Smash Brothers, but to people like me and AJ, this is not bad news. I don't think it is. I think this is something we've been wanting. Sakurai says people were asking him about the future of Super Smash Brothers, and he says he's been doing too much of this work himself lately.
Yep.
And that he feels like he's putting too much of his own feelings and personality into the Smash game.
True.
Fucking up the game itself, not really making the game be about the game anymore. And for anyone that doesn't know anything about Smash Ultimate, he's referencing the fact that they brought in so many characters that are not really Nintendo just to fight in this, just for hype, just to build it up. Which it worked. You know, people are buying these characters here and there.
Yeah.
But it takes away from Smash Brothers, man. It's just not. It's not about the competition anymore. It's not about.
Not only that, but Sakurai is the one behind like nerfing Melee when freaking Brawl came out and all that, because he wanted to be more easy to play with like newcomers. He just wanted anyone to be able to play and win. He didn't want it to come down to like skill and all that, right? And so he's kind of behind that too. So you may be referring to that.
Yeah, I could see that. But yeah,
is that all you said?
Yeah, well, no, that's not all he said.
Oh.
He also said that they have to test the market a little bit and figure out what they're going to do, because they said the next Smash Brothers game, with him being neutral and not trying to put his own feelings into it, he said...
And maybe have someone else working it with him?
No, it's going to have a stripped-down roster.
That's fine.
Exactly, that's what I'm saying. That's what we wanted. More akin to, like, he's like Melee or so, like, just as far as the number of characters in it, but so they can be focused to Nintendo.
Okay.
And that's my whole point of bringing up this article. This is what me and AJ always wanted. A lot of people are sad about this. A lot of people did want more characters from bigger universes and stuff.
I didn't always want this until I realized I didn't want this, and now I want that.
Yeah, I forgot what character came out that broke the fucking camel's back, where I was like, you know what, I'm over this shit.
It was probably like Bayonetta or some shit.
I think it was Bayonetta. I was like, this is weird.
Yeah. But yeah, like I'm down. I'm down with the next Smash game having no third-party characters at all, except for maybe Sonic. That's about it. It's because I'm a Sonic fan, right? But yeah, if they can do that and then start giving us actual Nintendo characters,
that's all we want.
Let's
actual
go,
Nintendo characters.
Where's my Fire Emblem character, man? Come on.
Of all these characters, the only one I was excited about was Banjo-Kazooie, because I was like, oh, real Nintendo characters in here now. That's cool.
Yeah, well, it's not. I guess it's kind of Nintendo, right?
I consider Rare Nintendo around those years.
Yeah. All right, we'll see what happens with that in the future. In other news, all right, so during the Video Game Awards last week, apparently a trailer came out. I didn't set up the trailer and all that, but there's a game coming out from Dune. You ever heard of
Oh.
that movie Dune before?
Never.
No? Okay. It's this movie about some book. I don't know. It's all right.
Sounds whack. Go ahead.
I don't know what it means, you know. But this is a game. It's an RTS, like StarCraft. Dune, Spice Wars.
Oh, nice name.
Yeah, coming to PC in 2022 sometime. And the people that are creating it right now are going to base it mostly off of the book, is what they said. So, but no actual gameplay that we saw, though. Just a lot of screenshots of, like, you know, what the art looks like. It looks pretty cool. It reminds me of StarCraft, like how it's kind of bright, but at the same time kind of really good, like, detailed and all that.
Yeah.
So they showed a lot of that. They showed some character models and all that. But no actual, I didn't see any gameplay, but it says it's an RTS, so I'm thinking StarCraft, something like StarCraft. Or
It's got to be.
yeah. But
Strategy
yeah,
killing, yeah.
look out for that in the future. Maybe it's something we'll be playing in the future. I don't know. Oh, and there's also 3 houses. Is that how many there are in the game or in the books? 3 houses?
3 houses?
Yeah.
What do you mean?
How many houses are there? Is there 4 houses?
Oh, in Dune?
Yeah, in Dune.
Well, there's a bunch, but the main ones are 4.
There's 4 of them.
It's,
Okay.
yeah, Carino, Atreides, Giedi, the Harkonnens,
Mm-hmm.
and I forget who the 4th one is.
All right. But like they said, they mentioned some of those houses for sure. I guess those are going to be like the races, your Protoss, your Terran, your Zerg.
That's
right?
pretty cool.
Yeah, so I think that's how it's going to play, something like that. So, well, we'll keep tabs on that in the future.
Speaking of which, did you see the trailer for Star Wars Eclipse?
No.
It felt like a Dune version of Star Wars.
Whoa.
So I wish we had the fucking toy roundup so I could show it to you, but I'll show it to you afterwards. But all right, your turn.
No, your turn.
Okay, so you got him?
No.
Damn it, Netflix is at it again. If anyone remembers, maybe almost 2 years ago, there is a Mega Man movie in development.
Oh.
Right?
Okay.
Netflix scooped that shit out. So that is happening still, but Netflix has got it.
Okay.
I don't know, man.
Are we scared?
I mean, I feel like they're just too happy to cancel people sometimes, so that's why I don't like it. Jupiter's Legacy and now Bebop, like right after the other, like I don't know, man.
Yeah, I don't know. Them canceling Bebop, I'm kind of shocked that happened. I guess I'm not shocked, but like shocked that it happened this quickly. And then, you know, we got to worry about Avatar possibly still, right? Like, what's gonna happen with that? Is that gonna be so bad that
Yeah.
that get canceled too?
I don't know if I'm gonna watch that one, bro. I want to be mad.
Well, what readaptation has lasted? I guess they did like the Devil May Cry shit, right? What was
Alice
it?
in Borderland.
What do you call it? The Devil May Cry, not Devil May Cry, but what's before that?
Castlevania.
Castlevania, right?
Yeah.
That's been doing pretty good. That's Netflix, right?
Yeah.
I don't know. I guess we'll see.
Options.
Mega Man, though, huh?
Yeah, Mega Man. We don't know too much more about it. Just that it's being worked on.
Damn.
Netflix is picking it up.
Okay. All right.
Interesting. All right, AJ.
All right. So there's this dude on YouTube. He goes by totally not Mark. He's totally not Mark. All right. But what he does on his channel on YouTube is he does a lot of reviews of anime. Speaking of Dragon Ball Z, he does a lot of Dragon Ball Z reviews. He revealed manga and has these cool, like, in-depth, you know, just discussions about, you know, certain episodes, certain chapters and all that, right?
Okay.
Just a normal, like, review channel, right? Something that you've probably seen a lot, right? He doesn't go out and play the whole episode or anything like that. He just, you know, he shows clips.
Yeah.
He shows pictures of the manga, whatever, right? He'll talk about it, discuss it, you know? Just like any good reviewer would do, right? Mm-hmm. Toei Animation has copyright claimed like all his shit. On day one, he was like at 82, and it's just like every couple of minutes, a new one will be fucking copyright struck, and he was just like, they're just taking all his shit off of his shit.
Yeah, one of my YouTubers that I followed, they were supporting him. They didn't say his name.
You heard about him too?
Yeah, but they were supporting him, saying like, "This is bullshit," you know?
Yeah. He said like almost 2 years worth of videos were just gone, like not able to make any money. And like he's so big and he's so good at his shit that he actually hires out other people to help him create his shit. Like he has editors and all that, right? Writers and all that to help him like create these videos too. So now he can't even pay those people, right?
Oh,
so now Toei's fucking not only with him but with his staff, right?
You play with my money, you play with my emotions.
Exactly,
you know?
right?
As,
yeah.
Big Worm would say.
And the crazy thing too is like this is not just an automatic, just all at once, like freaking type of thing. This is manually. So someone's actually out there looking at the video, real quick and then flagging it and then getting it taken down. So this is all manual fucking takedowns, which is pissing him off even more. But yeah, and everything has been taken down so quickly, so much. He put out a couple of videos talking about it. In one of those videos, he even brought someone on to speak Japanese so he can get his message across to Japan, to Toei Animation.
Oh, that's crazy.
To kind of talk about like, yo, like, you know, the way I'm doing this shit is legal. Like, what are you doing? And if this continues, if this persists, you know, I may have to call for like some type of boycott because what you're doing right now is fucked up, right? Pretty much what he was saying. But then after a couple of days, after this has gone on for like a week, he actually went ahead and took down all those videos he made about talking about the situation and had just one more video saying, it sounded like he gave up in a way. He sounded like he sounded just like beaten. Like he's like, this is not happening quick enough. This is crazy. He's like, I'm going to put out one more video that I've already worked on. And then I'm going to just take a hiatus until next year. As soon as New Year starts, I'll talk about what I'm going to do from here on out. So I don't know what he's going to do about that. And then it just shows how like corrupt the YouTube system is, and
so bullshit.
And
it really is
Toei
bullshit
and all that, right? But I don't know. Let's see what happens with that. But just an interesting thing. So if anyone hears about like Toei and all that, and people being afraid of that, that's what's going on. It's because this one dude got all his shit just taken down overnight, and now he's worried.
Fear of their power.
What's crazy too is that, like, you know, people say like, oh, like you're just showing all this shit, you don't even buy the stuff. He has fucking bookshelves of manga right behind him in every video
they fucking
too.
Dared to flag him.
Yeah.
What a bitch.
So like, you know, he buys that shit too. So he's supporting it, but I don't know. That's what's going on there though. Go check him out if you can. Totally not Mark.
I'm gonna have to. Okay. Other piece of news: Keanu Reeves says he would love to come back to be Constantine for a Constantine sequel.
He's like, you're beautiful. No, you're beautiful.
I think they had asked him in an interview for The Matrix, you know, this movie coming out.
He's like, let's fuck all that.
What other roles would you want to play that you've already played? And he's like, Constantine. And the guy was like, how come you haven't
what about
it?
Speed?
He's like, how come you haven't done it yet? Was it Colbert? Yes, I'm like, how come you haven't done it yet? He's like, I tried, man.
Damn.
I really tried a lot of times. So I guess like the studio just didn't believe in Constantine anymore or something.
Interesting.
I thought the Constantine movie was sick.
I liked it, yeah. I wouldn't mind seeing another one. What about Speed?
What?
No third Speed? Sorry.
Right? For real.
All right, let's go see what that happens.
Okay, other piece of news. Apparently, Marvel is starting to tease, drumroll, a Captain Carter fucking show.
Oh.
Yeah, I was like, damn, Captain Carter.
Okay.
I'm like, I definitely want to see a full one about Captain. I kind of really just want them to change her to Captain Britain, man. And we're not going to do that.
Is this going to be like animated or live action?
You know, they haven't said. They're just teasing right now, but I'm assuming it would be animated from what we've seen so far. Yeah, I don't know. Apparently Haley Atwell has some Marvel filming this March, so
okay.
That's why everyone's kind of like, oh shit, are they doing it? You know, I guess we'll have to see.
All right, nice.
Yeah.
See what happens there. What is that going to be about? Is this going to take place in her alternate like
with Steve? I'm
universe,
guessing.
like you know,
Steve, the one that was like over there, like
the Iron Man Steve Rogers.
If that's who he still is under that fucking suit.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Yeah, that fool's probably all fucked up now.
Damn. All right. You got any other news?
Yeah.
I guess I got one more.
Okay, Dragon Ball. There's a new Dragon Ball movie coming out called Dragon Ball Super Heroes.
I was about to say, didn't I already do that?
No, yeah. Yeah. And this one's gonna be more focused on hand-drawn animation, just like the last one, so it's gonna look pretty
superheroes. I get it.
1 point, right?
Yeah.
The cool thing about this is very interesting about this fucking poster is look. One, not only is Vegeta hanging out with the villains up top, which is kind of weird, but two, it doesn't look like Goku's the star of this. Gohan's the star of this.
Okay.
And the reason this is interesting is because
he's right center frame right there, right?
Yeah, because he's like the head of the poster. The reason this is interesting is because famously the creator said back around the Cell Saga, his plan was to let Gohan take over the mantle of Goku and just become the new protector of Earth, right?
Okay.
He didn't do that. Every problem everyone ever faced was all connected to Goku fucking coming out and solving it or doing something about it. It was really fucking frustrating. But you know, I feel like now this is a good chance for. Oh yeah, and then what's his name? The creator, he came out and had said that Oh yeah, I just didn't feel comfortable making Gohan the new hero. I just felt like everyone likes Goku, so I'm just gonna leave him. Like, a couple months
Just give
later,
him a chance.
I was like, dude, just don't fucking say anything, then leave him alone,
Yeah.
But I feel like this poster kind of hints at a promise fulfilled. Maybe a lot more like that fucking version of Gohan we wanted to see. I'm kind of down, so.
Yeah. Who's Gohan? Just kidding.
AJ,
I know who he
Unfocused
is. And I got one more story, though.
All right. Oh, yeah, sorry. Hit us one more story.
It's this. After 1,000 years, she's free. So we
Trying
finally...
to take over the Earth?
Yeah. So you...
Battle for the Grid?
Yeah, I think she actually says it in the beginning here. Does she say it here? Does she say it?
After 10,000 years, I'm free!
Ha!
So
That's
Rita
fucking funny.
Prosa is now finally...
It's young, sexy Rita, too. Remember when she got aged down?
So I know we mentioned this earlier, but we didn't have any gameplay. But here's some gameplay now. She gives me Dormammu vibes, yo. Like, remember Dormammu from freaking Marvel vs. Capcom 3? Like, I don't know, like, that whole shit right there. This whole, like, down, like, attack that fucking pounces up. Like, because I played a little bit of Dormammu back in MVC3.
I remember.
Yeah, so that's what I look like. That's what it feels like to me. So, I don't know. Maybe if I get back into this game and get all this DLC, maybe I might give her a shot.
I'd still be down.
The game, yeah, the game's pretty fun. Like the fucking, I forgot what the name of the attack is.
Air combo.
Yeah, exactly. But yeah, so Rita's in the game now. I think she's available. Yeah, she's already.
Oh shit! She's
December 14th.
Gold Art Stomp on you?
Yep, she came out yesterday. So go check her out if you have this game. Looks pretty dope.
All right. So I guess with that being said, Unfocused weeks, huh?
Yeah.
What you got planned, AJ?
Definitely go watching more of this My Hero Academia.
That's right.
It's looking. I
Plus
like it so
Ultra,
far.
AJ. Plus Ultra.
Plus Ultra. What the fuck is Plus Ultra?
They're always randomly saying that.
Are
I guess
they?
you don't know what it means yet.
No, I don't know
We'll
what it
talk
means
about
yet. I have not heard that yet. Yeah, I'm just barely started the second season. It's pretty good so far. And I'm kind of like I'm seeing things happening. I'm like, I wonder if this is going to be an issue in the future. Like, okay, because All Might gave his power to Midoriya, right?
Right. So he's weakening.
To Deku. So he's weakening now, right? But who gave that power to him? I don't know that yet. And is that person a villain or some shit, right? Or did that person give information out so now people know that that power is given? Like all that shit.
That's a good question.
And then is Homeboy that can explode with his hands and all that? Is he gonna turn villainy? Because he looks like he's on that path. Mad villainy,
Damn, mad villainy like that, huh?
Like who's gonna be a villain that out of who I know so far? I like Ice Dude so far though.
Pretty cool.
Yeah. Icy Hot. What's his name? I forgot his name.
Iceman?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's pretty cool.
The fire ice dude.
Oh, Todoroki.
Yeah. Freaking Zuko.
Yeah, that's right. He has got some Zuko shit going.
Yeah.
Ice hair and fire hair.
Yeah, and he has the fucking one eye that's fucking burnt.
Gotta have that.
Like Zuko, yeah.
You're not a real fireful if you don't have one burnt eye.
Over there cosplaying Zuko over there. But yeah, so like he's definitely I like him, and I like freaking like I said, the little purple dude with the fucking spiky, not the sticky balls.
Yeah, the sticky guy.
That fool's pretty cool.
He's creative.
Yeah, but yeah, I'm just watching more of that, and then I don't know, play some more freaking Smash and Soul and Digimon. I think I didn't go to that Digimon tournament last week.
Bitch ass.
I'll probably do it this week though. Let's see. But yeah, what you got planned?
For my Unfocused week, Spider-Man.
Oh yeah, Spider-Man 2. I'm not gonna see that right away. I'm working and shit. But Sunday, I think for sure I'm gonna go fucking see that shit.
I'm gonna see it Friday, even though it comes out Thursday. I'm kind of mad at myself for not getting Thursday, but it's cool. Spider-Man, I'm hyped.
Just gotta avoid those spoilers and all that.
Yeah, I've been kind of like just skipping social media anytime any Spider-Man shit comes up.
Should we do like a quick prediction thing? Like, what do we expect out of it?
I think we already have a video like that
We
from a
think
couple
so?
episodes ago. But we could do it again if you wanted to.
Sure.
Venom showing up,
Venom.
copying Spider-Man's powers, tag teaming with him to defeat the Sinister Six. You?
Okay, I like that. But also I think we'll see either like freaking Kingpin or Daredevil for sure. Because if they're talking about it, and we got the fucking Kingpin finally, right? Like we were saying, it's right before the movie. Kind of suspicious. Why it lined up like that, right?
It is kind of perfect.
So we're either gonna see Kingpin or Daredevil, or some reference to it for sure, like hard just reference. And then yeah, I think Venom will show up for sure. I kind of don't. Maybe I'm not sure if we'll see another Spider-Man though. I'm kind of like maybe.
I'm on
not.
the fence about it.
Yeah, I'm on the fence about it too.
That's why I kind of feel like Venom's a safe pick. Like to be another Spider-Man without actually be Spider-Man. Like I could see that.
You know, I think we will still not Andrew Garfield, but I think we'll see Tobey Maguire.
Yeah, I think Tobey Maguire is a guarantee.
Yeah, because I don't know, freaking Doc Ock seems so like he's like a whole main character in this movie.
And Tobey would help ground that story back. Yeah.
Yeah, like you gotta have that.
You gotta have the dance scene too.
And then I think this will
dancing, you know, the all black suit.
No, don't do that.
Maybe have all three Spider-Mans dancing together in the black suits with that.
You think we'll see the meme where they're all pointing at each other?
Yeah, I do think if there are multiple Spider-Man, we're definitely going to see the live action of him like, you are Spider-Man, I'm Spider-Man.
They got to do that.
They already did it in Into the Spider-Verse. They got to fucking keep up.
Yes, exactly. I hope to see that. If we do get multiple Spider-Mans, they better do that shit. And then as far as like an end credit thing, I think we're going to get some hints toward Doctor Strange, Multiverse of Madness. Maybe we'll get a glimpse of Wanda. I don't know. Those are my hopes there.
Yeah, I think that'll be about right. That makes sense.
Any other plans?
Unfocused.
Oh, and more Pokemon Pearl. I haven't played it since last week.
Break that shit out, AJ.
I gotta start playing more of that shit. All right.
All right, thanks, guys. We'll see you next week. Don't forget, this is a Collision 28 production. We're live on twitch.tv/Collision28 every Wednesday.
Also, you can always catch us on youtube.com/unfocusedpodcast to see rebroadcasting of these episodes. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe there as well.
Also, Twitter, you can message us at Unfocused28. We also give you updates when the show starts. Instagram at Unfocused Podcast. Subscribe, like.
Also, you can subscribe to our podcast show, the audio version, on Apple Podcasts, or just get more information about that on collision28.com.
Or if you have any comments or things you want us to talk about, or maybe things that you feel we missed in the past, email us on unfocusedpodcast@gmail.com. I need some practice on my purple dick, so.
Discord. Why are you not on Discord yet? Gotta be there.